Hey up, my name's Vincent and welcome to the channel. You can find me on Twitter at Vincent Gledhill. In this video I'm going to discuss the disruption that is going on right now in transportation and energy, and why no amount of legislative changes will alter the fact that most vehicles sold worldwide by 2030 will be electric, and why the electric grids will be transformed to solar, wind and batteries in a similar time frame. No amount of lobbying Congress or the governments like Toyota is doing right now will help most petrol and diesel car makers survive this decade. Don't get me wrong, I used to work for Toyota and I've taken many customers to visit the car factory in Derby, and impressive it is too. However, they simply don't understand the disruption that's happening, and like Kodak and Nokia before them, they will drown in the sea of disruption. So what is disruption? It's when a new technology comes along, or a convergence of technologies that make a new product possible that is far superior to what has gone before. Just like the iPhone did to Nokia, BlackBerry and the Motorola flip phone. Like digital photography did to Kodak. So, what's so superior about an electric car, and how will it disrupt the car industry? Simplicity and reliability. An internal combustion engine car is so complex, literally thousands and thousands of moving parts, and lots to go wrong. Have you ever experienced a problem with a petrol or diesel car like this? Cylinder head gasket blown, clutch worn out, gearbox faulty, exhausts blowing, brakes worn out, oil leak making one hell of a mess all over your driveway, timing belt or chain snapped, black soot because simply the engine is just worn out, starter motors won't start the car, alternators won't charge it, and it won't start in the winter because the battery's flat and it's all sulfated. On and on. You get the picture. That's why, in my opinion, when most people buy a used car, that, in my opinion, is why people who can afford it buy a new car despite knowing that it's worth thousands less as soon as they drive it off the dealer's forecourt. They perceive they're buying reliability. So, what's in an electric car? Can't they break down? Yes, of course they can. But statistically, they are much, much more reliable. Look at it this way. Can you remember when we used to rent TVs here in the UK? We had shops like Radio Rentals, Rumbelows, Granada TV Rentals, Vision Hire and Rediffusion, to name but a few. If you're an old fogey like me, you certainly will. But I ask, why did we rent TVs? Well, quite simply, it was because the electronics of the day were unreliable and required fixing more times than you could bang it on top. So why have these TV rental shops gone the way of the dinosaurs? The solid state transistor. This made electronic devices reliable almost overnight. Now you're more likely to throw out a working appliance, not because it's broken, but because it's been superseded like a better model, like your smartphone for example. Ah yes, but there must be an engine, otherwise it wouldn't. Yes there is. It's an electric motor, similar to the ones that you have in your washing machine, but much more powerful, obviously. So therein lies the simplicity. Electricity stored in a very reliable lithium-ion battery, an electric motor driven by modern electronics. And with a Tesla, for example, a computer on wheels, it gets better all the time with over-the-air updates. Ah, I hear you cry. Just like a petrol car, it's still going to stop, so the brakes will wear out just as fast as an internal combustion engine car. Yes, that is if you actually use the brakes. But here's the rub. In most electric cars, you don't have to. With the correct settings selected in the car, don't get me wrong, not all electric cars have this, but you can effectively drive with one pedal. So how does it work? Well, quite simply, As you come to slow down and you back off the accelerator pedal, the motors work as a generator and put energy back into the battery. And with good driving, you literally don't have to touch the brake pedal at all, period. I would obviously recommend pressing the brake pedals every now and again just to make sure that they've not actually seized up. Also, let's look at the elephant in the room. Zero tailpipe emissions, the sort of poisonous gases that kill and cause cancer in millions of people worldwide each year. And for all you sceptics out there that say an electric car's just as polluting as a petrol car, yeah, right. Try sitting in your garage with the engine running. Actually, no, don't. It'll kill you. And then there's the planet. But we digress. Save that for another video. So, as more and more people buy an electric car, the more and more they're not buying filthy, smelly, polluting, nasty internal combustion engine cars. The disruption started with Tesla, but it could quite easily have started by General Motors and the EV1. They decided to crush them all and choke us all instead. The disruption is happening. What do you think? Please leave your comments down below. That'll do it for today. You can find me on Twitter at Vincent Gledel, all one word. That's Victor India November, Charlie Echo November Tango, Golf Lima Echo, Delta Hotel India Lima Lima. Please like this video if you did, and remember to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.